Can't see the moon. Whoa, here we are. Yuka and I are making our way to the Nozawa Fire Festival 2022. Reese Bell, thanks for joining the live stream. We are walking along this fairly beautiful, look at this, and put little candles in here. Tap to focus, come on. Tap to focus. There we go, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Wow, kiddo. Where are you tuning in from, Reese? Some of the candles look a little bit more professionally mounted than others. Wow, but that looks really beautiful. Okay, anyway, we are walking to the Scotland. Nice to meet you. Thanks for tuning in from Scotland. Sorry for the terrible accent. Okay, so it's really cold. Now we sort of had a little bit of a problem. We kind of thought, because we heard from some people at the hotel that the main event started at about 8 o'clock. But apparently 8 o'clock is when the fireworks start. So that's sort of getting close to the end of the fire festival. So we're sort of trying to do a bit of a mad rush, walking from our hotel, the general vicinity of where the fire festival is. Now, that's why this live stream is starting at fairly short notice, but I definitely appreciate you tuning in, Reese. Have you checked out any of our other content before? If not, after this live stream's finished, why not check out our channel, Daniel and Yuka. Hopefully there'll be something that you enjoy there. And if you're actually a regular, then thank you very much for checking out our channel and supporting us. Really appreciate it. Now, I've actually got a question for you, Reese. How did you find out that we were doing a live stream? I'm pretty curious. Oh my gosh. I'm using an Osmo mobile right now, and I'm wearing pretty thick gloves. And I'm just trying to get it in the right vantage point so it's as stable as possible. Look at how stable this is. This is... cheers. Yep, I have. I enjoy watching. Thank you. It's great to have some global subscribers and friends. Unfortunately, when we get new subscribers, we don't actually get notification from YouTube as to their handle name. So generally the best way of building the community is just by people commenting on videos, and then Yuka and I will do our best to respond directly to the message. It was on your subscriptions tab. I've been subscribed for a few months. Originally found your channel through your Port Moresby videos. Yeah, we started our YouTube channel in Port Moresby, and we're now in the Japan arc of our YouTube channel. So hopefully you're interested in our Japan content too. I know it's a little bit different to tropical Port Moresby. Both is trying to put a glove on me, which is one with a touch sensitive. Look at me. My little finger is real crunched up. Can you pull it down a bit more on the right? Okay, thank you. Oh, this glove is so snug. So it seems like there is a bunch of people walking in the general vicinity of the fire festival too. So I'm fairly well prepared for a decent live stream tonight. I've got a MagSafe battery pack as backup, and I've got a super large 20,000 watt or milliamp battery pack. So hopefully we can keep this live stream going for a fairly decent time, and YouTube will send out notifications to people that we're doing an awesome live stream here in Nozawa Onsen. Look at this. This is a ramen restaurant. It looked so cool when I saw it the very first night that we arrived. Yes, it was a pretty powerful battery pack. 20,000 watts. It was actually a real hassle to actually even buy the thing. Like, I could have it shipped to Australia, but to get it to Papua New Guinea, DHL wouldn't carry it, even though it's airline safe. So that meant that I had to send it to my friend's warehouse. Like he was getting some goods shipped over from Australia in a shipping container. So I had to get this battery by boat mail in a shipping container to get it to Papua New Guinea. So hopefully it will prove its value. I'm always very interested by this particular light, because in real life it's just white, but this particular light is bright green on the stream. It's so crazy. Hey Lito Bit, on the way home from the ski resort. You are so tired. Yes, I also had a very exhausting day, long day snowboarding today. How are you guys feeling? You're looking forward to see this event? I'm feeling pretty genki. Yuka's pretty genki because she didn't.
Actually, we came here for fire festival.
Yes.
Right? But it was not cancelled, but it was not.
Well, it was closed to the public, so that was quite disappointing. That light is green for me too. It's the Matrix hue. It is. It's very peculiar.
Hopefully we can see
The fire festival.
Yeah.
Even if we can't, we can sort of walk around this little hill that they've built it upon. So that's annoying. I had to do something similar with a battery to France. It took way longer than I expected and it needed to be shipped instead. I'm making money hand over fist and have a whole bunch of exclusions on things that are considered not safe for shipping in the cargo hold, which is pretty crazy. But I guess is that they don't want to have something potentially volatile explode in the cargo hold. And there.
Okay, here's something down there.
Oh,
Where is it?
I can't see it. Well, I can see the fire.
Oh.
Okay, here we are. Oh, we can't walk up there. Ooh. We can. There it is in the background, that little fire. It doesn't look very big, actually. I thought they had cranes and...
Actually, we can come this way.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Some airlines don't even allow soap. That is true. That is very, very true. Soap is a flammable liquid which has been known to take down many, many airplanes, right? It's statistically proven that shampoo and body conditioner is a fire hazard. Whoa. This is a very good location. Yeah.
I love this scene. I haven't seen this.
Now, this is quite a important cultural event. Sorry, my voice is a lot quieter because I don't want to piss off the neighbours, the other people watching. So I think they had a limit on the number of people who were able to attend, so maximum of 200. So it's actually being broadcast on television here in Japan, and maybe there's an official YouTube live stream as well. The reception has been mostly good for live streaming here in Nozawa, Lito. Yeah, basically any kind of forest runs or snowboarding runs through the hills and like small valleys like the forest trail, then the reception was a bit ratty. So unfortunately, my favourite part of my snowboarding live stream today was actually all glitchy, because maybe I was entering plaid mode. I was just travelling too fast, so it broke the internets. Anyway, this seems like a pretty good vantage point. So, if you can see, it's quite dark. On the left, there is a big tree, like a Christmas tree kind of tree. And then in the middle, there is a few spindly looking trees and like a little flammable hut on a platform that they built. Hey, Fountain. Right, thanks for joining our channel. I've watched a couple of your videos over the last couple of days, and yeah, really enjoyed your video on some of the interesting drinks that can be found in Japan. And you know, last night when Yuka and I came here, this third statue on the right was not built or constructed yet. So they must have been slaving away all through the night just to build it. It sort of looks a bit like a jellyfish with a lantern on top. Yeah, from I think they started building the platform in the middle on maybe about 3 days ago. Huh? When did they start building the statue? Was it just yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh, actually.
This afternoon.
Yeah, it was all finished. So yeah, they actually started building it yesterday. So that was why it was possible for us to come and scout around. We actually started from this car park down below here last night, but there was no cars there. And then we managed to make our way around the back and get real up close and personal. So we could see a whole bunch of construction people, and they had cranes lifting up all the different very heavy bits of wood. So, found in Japan, thanks. I hope this stream goes well too. Yeah, this seems to be a fairly decent place to watch. I think we can get a pretty good view of all the action. Now, I think tonight is actually a full moon, so I'm not sure if that factors into when they decide to have this festival every month. No, when they decide to have this festival every year in January. But yeah, this is a very important cultural event for Nozawa Onsen. It was a full moon last night in Scotland, so it's possible. Fortunately, tonight is not windy. It's super calm. So it was so cold last night. If it was the same temperature as last night, Yuka and I would probably freeze to death if we're going to be standing out here for an hour and a half plus. Apparently there's going to be fireworks after 8 o'clock or at 8 o'clock. So I think that signifies the end of the festival. I don't know if you can actually see, but the platform in the middle, there is a ladder and there's some people climbing up the ladder. Wow, we've got 7 people in the chat. Thanks. Hey everybody, I'm Daniel.
I'm Yuka.
And we are here live streaming the cancelled to the public Nozawa Onsen Fire Festival for 2022. So So is this festival like a fertility festival or like
do you know
to
the
protect?
Yakudoshi? Yakudoshi is an unlucky year age for there's an unlucky year age in Japan. I don't really remember that. Yes, okay. Women and men's unlucky years for Pride Festival. So the age of maybe 41 or 42. I think you're kind of about the same age.
No, this year's supposed to be a good year for me.
Oh, really?
I thought it was next year that was bad. Hogmanay Festival is cancelled due to the COVID. Yes. Yeah, Japan hasn't been too restrictive in shutting down cultural festivals. Like last week they had Seiji Nohi, Coming of Age Festival, and that seemed quieter than previous years that I've seen it, but it still seemed pretty busy. Even in Tokyo, there was a couple of other YouTubers who went and checked it out. Hi from PNG, enjoying the live coverage. Hey Shannon. Do you work at Digicel, Shannon? Just a random question, because I see your profile photo has a Digicel logo in the background. It's very, very hard to live stream in Papua New Guinea because of the internet situation in Papua New Guinea. So now that we're here in Japan, we figured this was a perfect opportunity to start live streaming. We're 3 live streams in. This is our 3rd one. Thanks everybody for joining. There must be about 7:23 now. 7:22. 7:25. Okay, so a little bit of factual history for you. Yuta's been very good at supporting this, so I had something to read. The protagonists of the Nozawa Fire Festival are men in the village who are 42 years old and 25 years old. A 42-year-old man rises on the shrine building, which is the one in the middle, built over 2 days before the festival, and 25-year-old bad men stand under it and stop the attacks from the villagers as the fire extinguishes. Or burns, as the fire burns, I think. I don't think that's translated very well. Nozawa Gumi Sodai, a representative regional organisation representing the district, will be the general manager of the festival. Men of bad years are called Sanyako, under the command of officers such as mountain heads and shrine building heads selected from experienced people. They will execute the festival. Yes, 25 and 42 seem to be unlucky years. So I'm actually 42 this year in 2022. So maybe I should. Oh no, I'm lucky this year. So that's good. It's the 25-year-olds who are unlucky. Yeah. This year's going to be a lucky year. It's exciting. I'm waiting for a bit more fire action to happen. And I'm not quite sure what this 3rd kind of obake ghost. It looks a little bit spooky because it has all the material wafting around, waving around underneath. And I guess if I squint a little, it looks a bit like it's someone's head. So apparently one of the procedures, oh, something's happening. I'm actually waiting for all the fire to happen. The Sendai Samurai Festival is next year, 2022 or 2023? That's a good question. I heard on John Daub's live stream where he was talking about immigration into Japan. I think it was last week. Someone asked him if he was going to attend the Japanese dog show. And I thought, hey, that sounds pretty cool. I personally would rather go to a Japanese cat show because I'm more of a cat guy than a dog guy. Prepared to make an exception for Japanese dogs like Shiba-ken, Akita-ken, because those dogs are awesome. Japanese Spits are also very, very cute and smart, and they're one of the few dogs that I will tolerate. Tolerate. Ah. 6 people in the live stream. Hopefully something a little bit more exciting. What is happening? Look at all these icicles there. Let's try and get it. Okay, trying to center it as much as possible. Okay, we're getting close. I'm waiting for the fire to come. Banana. I'm waiting for the flaming torches to come. Lots of people are screaming over there. Whether they're shouting words of encouragement. Ah. How many people do you think are here right now? We've got about 30 or 40 other people that... No, unfortunately, this is as close as we are allowed to go. Before coronavirus, this festival was open to the public. I think it cost money, but since Corona started, they actually cancelled it last year and decided to go ahead this year, so that the gods would not be angry. So unfortunately, this is as close as we are allowed to get. I'm sorry if my voice gets drowned out by the loud Japanese people talking very loudly behind me, but I guess what can do? They might be locals. who've been shut out from attending the Nozawa Fire Festival. I can hear people laughing, and I can see on the top, unfortunately I can't zoom, in the middle statue there is someone calling out. So I think he's a 42-year-old guy up on the top, right? And he's calling out at all of the 25-year-olds. Bring it on, motherfucker, mother ucker. Oh, am I going to get demonetized for almost saying the F word on a live stream? Let's hope not. Just as long as I don't drop a whole bunch of F-bombs. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the lucky 42-year-old guy is like, yes, I've made all my money in the stock market. 20 years ago, I've survived numerous stock market crashes. Screw all you dumb 25-year-olds. What's this crypto I hear you talking about? Nande? Get off my damn porch. So apparently the 25-year-olds are going to get pissed, and then they're going to start burning the house. Yeah, Tokyo Skytree was really fun. Yuka and I did a video, which hopefully you've seen already, Reese, if you've been a subscriber to our channel for a few months. We did it fairly recently, just after we got out of quarantine in Japan, in Tokyo, after arriving back in October. Yeah, oh, the crowds are coming in. Can we see the moon? Oh, there's the full moon tonight. Full moon peeking out through the clouds. What are you dumb 25-year-olds doing? Get the hell off my property. This is my house. My house. I built it. You young whippersnappers don't know the meaning of hard work. With your avocado toast. Damn hipsters. I'll give that a watch straight after. Thanks, Reese. I'm sure if you're planning to visit Tokyo soon, then you'll hopefully gain a few nuggets of information about Tokyo Skytree. That's very fun. Oh, things are getting heated. Shh. Shit's getting real. Avocado toast is vile. How dare that? This is why 25-year-olds struggle to buy houses. Because they're wasting all their money on overpriced avocado toast. Apologies to any 25-year-olds in the chat. Come on. I can move a little. Oh, this is a little bit more comfortable. I've made a little snow. Daniel, am I translating? No, I'm ad-libbing. Ad-libbing. But it could be fairly accurate actually, because the story of the Nozawa Fire Festival is the lucky 42-year-old is up in his house, and then a bunch of rowdy 25-year-olds have a party down below and are trying to get up in his house, and he says, so then the 25-year-olds get cranky and then burn his house down. Maybe it's the inspiration for the three little pigs. The big bad wolf is going to huff and puff and blow the door down. Sounds like my old flat neighbours. Lol, yes. Neighbours from hell. Here's the moon again. Oh, it's getting brighter. Hopefully this big cloud will dissipate and shine down upon the festival. I'm just here for the burn. Burn it all down. I'm sure everyone's here just to see some fire. Yes, Nozawa Onsen is in Nagano. It's surprisingly close to Niigata Prefecture as well. It's sort of on the edge of Nagano Prefecture. There's about an hour and a half drive by bus from Nagano Station. The prefecture flag sort of looks like a basketball. What? So, some little factoids about this. The completed shrine is about 7 meters high. Really? It looks higher than that. But maybe they're not measuring to the top of the trees that they have there. Maybe that's supposed to symbolize his white picket fence and his nicely manicured bonsai garden, cultivated in his spare time after being a salaryman. Oh, the upper part of the sacred tree protrudes more than 10 meters. The width is 8 meters square and about 40 tatami mats in size. That's a pretty big house. So, thanks, Yuka, for giving me some information on explaining what is actually happening. I'm sure if I was to actually pick up a brochure or something, it would have explained it a lot clearer. Mina-san, what are you doing? How is Yuka? Yuka is here. And I disprove that we exist. Daniel and Yuka. Something's happening. Action, action, action. So I think all the 25-year-olds, are they wearing orange? Why are they wearing orange? What? Show me. They're gonna start singing the song of Dosage. After they've all got drunk on large amounts of sacred sake. No, we are not disembodied voices. The ghost of Christmas past. The ghost of Christmas future. The ghost of Christmas present. Oh, we've been streaming for 42 minutes so far, and I haven't seen any fire. Bring on the fire. Fireworks are supposed to happen in 16 minutes. So I think the 25-year-olds are the ones in orange costumes. They sort of look a little bit red. Are they red or orange? Orange. Oh.
Red is 25 and green is the 42.
Oh, okay. So we can't see.
Yeah, 25 is green and
The 42-year-old. Okay. Hmm. 15 minutes until fireworks. What is happening? People are trying to carve out fancy places to stand just to get a little bit closer to the action. But oh man, I kind of wish I had the Osmo Mobile 5 because it has a large selfie stick attachment, and then I can get you a whole 80 centimeters closer to the action. There's so much action. Minasan konbanwa. Yes, minasan konbanwa. What does the prefecture flag for Nozawa look like? Or Nagano? Come on, 25-year-old, bring the fire. I know. Bring it. Oh. Oh, yay. Bring the fire. Burn it all down. Oh. Let's go. You're correct. The Nagano Prefecture flag does look a bit like a basketball. I also think it sort of looks like a Pokeball. And it sort of also looks, if you rotate it a little, like the Xbox logo. To the money. I'll stretch my arm out as much as I can. Oh, something happened. I've got shorter arms then. Who's doing the speech? The 25-year-olds or the 42-year-olds? Now, the Nozawa Fire Festival is supposed to be one of the top 3 fire festivals in all of Japan. And we're getting close to the big finale. Oh. He's very grateful for something. Hontoni arigatou gozaimasu. What else did he say? Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear. I'm surprised they don't have big speakers broadcasting everything around. Just so people could watch from a safe distance. Yeah, I kind of thought it sounded like Burning Man. This is Nagano Prefecture's Burning Man. Everybody comes to Nozawa Onsen, snowboards during the day, and then gets wicked drunk and sets stuff on fire at night. If they're 25 years old. But unfortunately, it's closed to the public and tourism is way down for international tourists. Although, when I was snowboarding today, I did see a couple of gaijin. So, a few Europeans, a couple Americans, a few Canadians. Scotland's pretty beautiful too, Reese. Fun fact, Reese, when I was a kid, I used to enjoy reading All Woolly. All Wally. Do you know All Wally? Still waiting for the fire. Patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. 8 people in the chat. Wow, that's great. Surely it's going to happen any time soon. Oh, someone threw a snowball. Oh, they're trying to extinguish. They haven't even set anything up on fire yet. Or is that just kids playing? It's just some kids just throwing snowballs at each other. Kids are not 25 years old, or 42. Don't distract the live stream. It's a statue of Wooly in the town centre. museum built by Japanese architect Kengo Kuma. I have to check it out after our live stream. Or maybe I can jump. Oh no, because filming some other content. We are mere minutes away from fire actually happening. Something is going to get set on fire. Who's got the first guess? The first guess on which is going to be set alight first. Is it the big tree on the left, the center house in the middle with the sacred trees, or the other weird jellyfish looking thing on the right? Jellyfish ghost. Hopefully tonight's live stream is a little bit more stable. I decided to bust out the Osmo Mobile 3, which we keep procrastinating about using, but it seems to be doing quite well tonight. So DNA Dundee. Ah, you're in Dundee. There's a lot of Japanese tourists. The old football ball is a player for the Japanese national team too. There's no lag so far. All good here. Excellent. That's great to hear. 7:54 here in Japan. 6 minutes before fireworks, apparently starting at 8. Surely they can't have fireworks before the main burning and the trees. How cold is it? It is actually surprisingly warm. It's only -1 degrees. Oh, tropical. I almost feel like scorching temperatures like -1 degrees. Come on, bring the flames. Burn it all down. It almost sounds very anarchist. Burning down the old money. I'm not sure what's up on top of the house. Below, we're about to start lighting stuff on fire and looting. -1 degrees, that's considered summer in Scotland. So much snow. Wow. What's the coldest it's been in Dundee? Greece? It's -9, yeah, up on the mountain. And I was snowboarding earlier today. But I think the coldest year that I've ever been in has been in Seoul in South Korea during winter, maybe about 8 years ago. It was like -20. It was pretty cold. I'm sure if you set this, if you douse the snowball in petrol, kerosene or something flammable, that it would catch fire. The crowd of people behind us is growing and growing. Hey Ravisha, thanks for joining another consecutive live stream. The third one, you're batting 3 for 3. That's 100% average. You're the MVP. Lol. But also Shannon is 2 for 3. And Reese is 1 of 3. But Reese was the first viewer. So I'm going to give him bonus points. There's 8 other people in the chat. Oh, there's 8 people in total in the chat. And I've communicated with 2, 3... Sotomaru-san. Wow, Sotomaru-san. I'm sorry I missed your comment earlier. Elito Good of Japan. Maybe there's a few workers. Is Found in Japan still here? William, are you still there? Reese gets bragging rights, yes. Yes, you do. I'm just waiting for any fire at all. But hopefully YouTube will appreciate that we've been streaming for nearly an hour. Oh, 9 people. It's getting wild. So when's the main fire? That's what I said. I told you. He's right. Oh. So, anyway, the main burning is actually going to happen at 8:30, and fireworks are going to start at 8 o'clock, any minute now. Dale Phillip. I'll have to check out that YouTube vlog of Ravisha. Oh, fireworks may be happening. There's a lot of people. Peter and I were here fairly early, so we've got prime snow leaning viewing platform. Any moment now the flames will come. Actually, I think the flames will come after the fireworks. Oh. Now, I'm kind of curious where the fireworks are going to be shot off from. Are they just going to shoot them off from here and they're just going to go straight up? Or are they going to have secret vantage points up on the mountains where they're going to be firing their fireworks from? These are important questions that need to be answered. 8:02. They're late. What's happening? It's supposed to be hyper punctual. Come on. Oh. Trying not to freak. I know, they're late for the fireworks. How can this happen? How can this happen? But I guess it's good for the latecomers to the stream, but not so good for the early birds, like Reese. But anyway, Reese gets appreciation for being the first and longest participant in today's live stream, in tonight's live stream. It's been fun chatting with you, Reese, so far. Thank you very much for keeping the conversation flowing. Just like the sake is flowing up at the 42-year-old's house, which is gonna get burnt down eventually. There's a lot of people. I think they have about 100 people all up in this area now. Oh, I thought there was a firework, but it was a light reflection in the camera lens. Yeah. They're late for the fireworks, yes. The pyro. When? From where? Which section? Are they lowering something down? What? The police came and broke up our secret viewing platform. That's bullshit. We've been here for an hour. Yes, you can see here, Ravisha. The police are trying to like get everybody to get out of here, but I'm just standing on public property, right? Yeah. Maybe they're trying to clear all the people who are blocking the street. I'm standing in the snow. No, we can't.
Not close, there should be a lot of people there.
So what did the police say? Just get off the road?
No, go somewhere. Okay, we cannot stop.
I'm gonna be here.
It's not like that, because everyone's waiting here. So we need to move on to something. Maybe go down?
What? It's not fair. The police are trying to kick us out. That's that's fairly disappointing. Who's disappointed? Oh man, I had such a good spot. I'm just gonna walk real slow.
Yeah, they do. Everyone charges to try and set fire to it, and the people on top are trying to stop them from getting there. So they're trying to hit them with sticks, and they're putting the fires out as they run towards it. Yeah, I don't know more than that.
Some bullshit.
This is so close.
I think that's side of the road.
Run when? Can you translate?
That's not what? Yes, please hit the like button. Who doesn't like it? Oh, yeah, because of COVID. Yeah, but we were here first. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I'm just waiting for some fire. I've been so patient. Jeez, I've been here like an hour and a half. And they're kicking us out.
On this side, yeah.
Let's be on
See, the problem is there's just too many other people because this was just such a prime location. Yeah, but they're not going to arrest us. I'm just... This is probably a better spot too. They just want people to disperse or spread out of it, I think. Oh, internet cut off. Sounds like the internet in Papua New Guinea. Unreliable. Reese, you missed. We all got cleared out. But there's a lot of people gathered because they all came here. Ooh. Oh. We had to move. Maybe the neighbors complained and said, oh, there's 200 people gathered outside my house. I don't like that. Got 8 patient people and Yuka and I, so that's 10 patient people waiting for some action. I'm still waiting for some fireworks that were supposed to happen a good 8 o'clock. And it's 10 past 8. 10 minutes late. That's some crazy stuff. Jesus could be outside their front door and they'll tell him to get off the grass. I know. Gotta uphold the peace. And especially during these difficult COVID times, can't have people congregating en masse, even though it's supposed to happen that way. This is the new normal, the new COVID-19 normal. Social distancing, 24 hours a day, police surveillance, face masks.
これ見たらすごい。もうここまで来たら気つくまで見とりたい。
Unzen. Unzen is the Japanese word for safety. So that at least you can say that you improved your word power and your Japanese vocabulary. Unzen. Safety first. Aww. I'm enjoying the company too. Thank you. I'm waiting for the money shot. As are the people watching the live stream. This location here is actually where we started our live stream yesterday, our first live stream before we explored Nozawa Onsen. So we got some fairly interesting footage of Nozawa Onsen. It was very beautiful. So if you didn't watch that stream, then feel free to check it out after some action actually happens. My fingers are starting to get pretty numb. I think it's getting colder now that we move down. I thought a fairly good space. I'm still waiting for the fireworks. This is very un-Japanese. Oh, 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 whoa, fire.
Fire?
Is that fire? No? Or it's just a light or a torch?
Probably be another hour. Yeah.
What?
The ceremony takes a while.
Ah,
There's a battle, and then it gets set to lights.
and the fireworks were supposed to start at 8 o'clock. I think.
8 o'clock's the beginning of the ceremony. So this is, yeah.
Gummy Utaman. You should get a coffee at Tanuki Restaurant while you are in Nozawa Onsen. Yes, we have walked past Tanuki Restaurant. We walked past it last night. They have good coffee there. We walked past it in our live stream last night. I don't know. Gummy Utaman, where are you tuning in from? Wow, 11 people. I know.
We're so lucky that we could see even from a little bit far from the festival. You know?
Get off the road, everybody. Go home. Stop congregating in the snow. Oh, 3 years ago they started the fire stuff at 8:26. Just checked my videos from there. That's very specific. Thank you very much. At least that gives some sort of time estimate. Oh, 8:15. So fire stuff starts at 8:26 then. 11 minutes away. 11 minutes and counting. Yes, Nagano is famous for the Winter Olympics. I think they were in 1998. So at Nagano Station, they still have all of the signs up for the Nagano Winter Olympics. Thanks for the heads up, Gummy Utaman. You spent your winter here in Nozawa Onsen in 2019. Yes, we were actually planning on coming to Nozawa Onsen for 2019, but a little thing called COVID happened. So we ended up going to Hawaii before all the borders and everything shut down. Oh, it's getting cold. Maybe that's why they all drink hot sake and burn stuff to keep warm. Oh. I've actually got Kaido in my socks tonight to try and keep warm, but it's not doing a very good job. How many onsen have we tried? We've only tried, on this trip, we've tried 2 onsen.
One was a really, really
I've been to Nozawa Onsen. This is my fourth trip here. So I think of the 13 onsen that they have, I think I've done about 8 of them in total. So I'll get my 13 onsen platinum trophy. Maybe not on this particular trip because we're leaving early tomorrow, but holy shit, this glove is not very, it's not waterproof. No wonder it's getting cold. Ugh. Got banned from one due to their tattoos. Yeah, I do remember that scandal a couple of years.
Too sad.
Oh, a stamp rally. I'm always down for a good old-fashioned stamp rally. Japan loves those.
In JR.
Yep, the JR stations. But, oh, no. Ooh, people are still driving around. No, to warm my hands up at the tourist info. I think I will mosey on down to the tourist info shop to get a little booklet, and then I can start stamping them. Huh? No, that's fine. Warm my hands.
We've been here about 1 hour.
About an hour and 10 minutes in total. 8 minutes walking here.
6 minutes to go.
6 minutes to go, yes.
Hopefully.
That's if it lines up with Gummy Utaman's suggestion that all the fire stuff will start at 8:26.
We wanted to come to Tokyo Olympics too. We're very looking forward to see that, but unfortunately we couldn't. That was very, very sad.
Yeah.
But we saw a lot of still Olympic
Merchandise was all being like fire sale discounted at Don Quixote. Was trying to sell all of that stuff.
That was also sad. We can go to
The what?
we can go to
What parking? What park? Oh, something's happening. What? What?
Yeah, I think we can.
This car park.
No, in car.
What?
We can be in car.
Why do we want to be down? We can see better from up here. I think they just want to get people off the street. I'm not on the road, I'm on the snow. So apparently, is this the road? Okay. The police is saying that we are allowed to actually come down into the car park area. Into the car park? But I'm not sure if it's a better viewpoint. I think it's a worse viewpoint. Yeah, maybe. Oh no, I'll just move the camera there. Found in Japan. You're back again. But 11 people in the stream, which is pretty good. What are you doing? So, Gummy Utaman, are you saying that the girl with the dragon tattoo would not be welcome in Japanese onsen in Nozawa Onsen? Could be a loophole. Stamping my feet to keep warm. Look at this. There's a sign here. But it's kind of hard to see the mountains. I can kind of see the mountains a little bit. Good question, William. I think they just wanted us to move because there was too many people congregating on the street. Onsen. People are sounding rowdier. Speaking of dragons, one of my favorite animations back when I was a kid was called Flight of Dragons. That was so good. Gorbash was one of the dragons' names. I think the animation was actually from about the late 70s, so it was actually before my time, but I watched it quite a lot when I was a kid. The Flight of Dragons. There was an earth dragon, there was a wind dragon, there was a fire dragon, and there was a water dragon. Well worth hunting out. Have you learnt the lyrics? Here's an impromptu song and dance from Yuka. I know, because it's all ice. That's why the cars drive around trees. Don't slip. Ah. Fire! Finally! Finally! We have fire in the house.
それ言いたいなら向こう行って向こう行って向こう行って向こう行って誰
They have fire. Fire has happened. Fire is the fire is
で火つけるときに
The fire has started. Fire! Approximately 2 hours. 2 hours from the first fire. I don't know if I can stand outside in sub-zero temperatures for 3 hours. It's a bit intense. Big mochi and stuff for good luck. Thanks for the tip, Gummy Utaman. We will definitely check it out.
それやってるよ。
どれどれ？
ほれほれほれ。
Look at this live stream. Oh, it's a ghostly upside down fire. What is happening? There's two fires. Can anybody else see the reverse mirror fire? Oh. A little bit. Yes. East New Britain, Bougainville. Close to the 42. A quick summary of the procedure would maybe be useful from someone who has attended it before. If you're offering gummy udama, thank you. Not that one. Just this one. I can't. Try and pull it out. Keep it turning on. Oh. Okay. I can only zoom if using the DJI app. Sorry about that.
Oh no. I can hold it.
Sorry about that. I just had a bit of technical difficulties. The Osmo Mobile 3 does not seem to like me plugging in a lightning cable to my phone. Maybe it adds just a little bit too much weight. Oh. Wow, look at that. You can see the fire going up to the top. You can see all the ashes, the sparks rising up. It's very beautiful. I know. Lucky for them. Gimbal death, exactly. The roof is on fire. We don't need who sang that song? Comment down below. The roof is on fire. Ah, yeah. Looks like the house has started burning, but it takes 2 to 2.5 hours to burn. Oh. Obviously, they never heard of petrol or kerosene. Add some accelerants to it. Yes, PNG has, is it called the Bainung Fire Festival? Where they have to walk across fire with their duduk. Attack the structure for to have an onsen right now. It's going to warm me up so much. But actually dinner would be good too. Yuka and I haven't eaten. Yeah. So we're hoping to be able to stay and survive until everything burns down in 2 hours. Who's in it for the long haul? The fire does seem to be spreading close to the jellyfish structure. Yes, the binding fire dancers. That's right. The jellyfish is actually a bit away. It's made for newborn children in the last year. Gummy Uderman has a wealth of information tonight. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your contribution to some real facts from someone who's actually been to the Nozawa Onsen Fire Festival a couple of years ago. Is it? No, oh no. Oh, sorry. Demi Dimble. Man, what I wouldn't give to be able to stand close to that fire. That fire would be so toasty right now. Yeah, every other time I've tried to go to the Nozawa Onsen Fire Festival, I always seem to have missed out because all the ryokan are fully booked and prices go up and yeah. The closest I've got to it is being here until the 13th, but now today is this year 2022 is we're actually here, but we're unfortunately not experiencing the full fire festival glory. So yes, I'm very jealous, Gummy Uderman. Hey, my hands are getting so numb. What temperature is it? Oh, I can hear fighting. I can hear fighting, but I can't see fighting. Hopefully the heat spreads further, yes. Jen's made an episode on a lot of fertility related festivals. Oh, I can hear people screaming. Oh, the police are telling people to get in that car park. Get down in the car park and stop crowding the street. Yes, that whole area has been cleared out. We are getting pretty cold. My fingers are numbing. My fingers are pretty numb. Even though I'm wearing gloves, but one of the gloves is not very thick or waterproof. So that's not an optimal situation. It's -1 degrees still with a low of -5 or -6. Fortunately, it's not windy. When Yuka and I came to check it out last night, it was super windy and it was freezing. The wind chill factor made it down a lot lower. Oh, seems like people are throwing stuff in the center. What is happening? I do have pockets, but one hand cannot really go in a pocket because I'm holding the Osmo Mobile 3. Ooh. We are getting close to 2 hours. Hold it with my teeth. Oh. There's some action happening at the house. People are throwing fire at the house. Oh. There's fire by the house. I'm gonna move from here. Oh, you can actually see. It looks like a Christmas tree. There we can see some looting and pillaging. Take that. Take that. Oh. It's like the Occupy Wall Street movement. Down with the hedgies. Apologies to any hedge fund managers that may be watching our live stream. I don't think that really helps at all. No, that's very unhelpful. Thanks, Gummy Uderman. He sent some pictures and videos to our Instagram if you want to see the stuff that happens from a closer perspective. Uderman. Arigato gozaimasu. Thanks, Ravisha. Thanks for joining us. Yes, we will definitely be doing more live streams. No worries, Reese. Feel free to keep the stream running. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Take that, house. Who's been a bad house? How are they fighting? Are they fighting with like samurai swords and katana, or just like stick with fire? Like kendo sticks or? Yamenasai! Yamero! Stop burning my house! Get the hell out of here. At least there's some action happening. Anyway, 6 people in the stream. So thanks, loyal, patient viewers. So this is actually the biggest highlight, the battle of the ignition of the shrine. So the house is on fire. This is kind of the climactic, most exciting part of the house fire ceremony. There's a moment when the rope not a problem, Gummy Utaman. Thank you very much for your very, very helpful first-hand perspective on your experience here at Nozawa Onsen Fire Festival 2019. Yes, I will always remember standing in the cold, -3 degrees for 2 hours, doing it for the viewers. Arigato, Gummy Uderman. If I had a better camera, this would actually look very cool with all the silhouettes of people fighting. Look at that 42-year-old up on top. He's just having a good old time while this house is burning. He doesn't seem to give a damn. Or he must be pretty drunk. Arigato. Bye-bye. Janne, Gummy Uderman. Auf Wiedersehen.
全然来てない。
See ya, Ravisha. See ya, Gumi Utaman. Oh. Reese said he'd rejoin again after he's had some breakfast. Oh, we are fast approaching the 2-hour mark. 2 hours. 50 seconds to go until this is our longest live stream ever. 2 hours. Can we stream for 7 hours? Who knows? They obviously never heard of Molotov cocktails. Or flamethrowers. Wow. It looks pretty cool how the smoke is like rising up. It's kind of grainy and looks quite spooky. Oh. My toes have gone so numb. Oh, dinner. Shannon, you're making me hungry. Must be quite a late dinner at 10 PM in Port Moresby. I've got foot Kaido, which is supposed to keep my feet warm, but they're not really working very well. And I've got 2 pairs of socks on, Ultra Heat Tech warm socks. Now, I'm trying to work out what's happening. The 25-year-olds are still trying to burn down the main structure. The fire started to the right of the jellyfish structure, and the young 25-year-olds are down and they're trying to burn the 42-year-old's house. Oh. I'm sure there's more efficient ways of setting a house on fire. What are you having for dinner? Big rooster? Man, what I wouldn't give for some big rooster right now. I'm not sure how many 25-year-olds are actually supposed to be here. But it's getting grainier and harder to see when the fire fades. So that's a bit frustrating. Three people in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, smash that like button. Ah, I guessed right, big rooster. What's the time? What's the time? It's big rooster time. There's a lot of smoke. Man, this cup is really icy. It's like I'm standing on a skating rink. We've been going for 2 hours. 8 minutes. They're making progress. Got pretty cold. I don't do that live camera. Oh, they're getting animated. Hey, what's happening? Let's do it. Bring it on. Come on. Come on, guys. To work together. Climax. Yeah. There's the full moon. Seems really dangerous, this part. It's very icy. Ugh, my hands are so numb. But I'm still standing in the cold.
Everyone's just huddling over there.
Everyone is just huddling over there. Okay. Oh. We might be getting close to the climax. Oh, fire seems to be spreading. I can see a lot of embers. I can see a lot of embers there. It seems like a very slow burning house. They just used wood. Now I'm really deaf. Who's still here? We've got 3 watchers in the chat. Who is still here? Let me know in the chat. Shannon is here. Hopefully this is gonna help you sleep easy tonight. Or maybe the dopamine in the chicken or in Big Rooster will help you sleep well tonight. So apparently the climax is when the whole bottom part of the house burns and then the platform collapses. The platform collapses. So this big tree on the left, which is really hard to see now because it's very dark, that is one of the trees that was cut down from one of the nearby mountain ranges and carried down by the village fire festival employees. Ravisha, you're back again. Welcome back again, Ravisha. How was your breakfast? Fire is burning, yes. This is really dangerous, this car park. Whew. This car park that we're standing on is like all iced up. I feel like I'm waiting in line to buy something that I really, really want. The shape of the house sort of looks like a dragon. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I'm hallucinating from the cold. Oh. Oh. So yes, we're getting close to the end of this fire festival. We've had some burning. We've had delayed burning. Reese is back. I cooked up some fried eggs. Welcome back, Reese. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe. Oh, we're getting real close to the end. I don't know if you can see it, but this car park is solid ice. It's all frozen completely. And it's really, really slippery. Ah. Everyone's having a great evening night. Yes. Nothing better than standing outside at -3 degrees. It sounded like a chainsaw. Oh, 2.5 hours of streaming. I'm probably going to destroy my data cap for this one. How many gig? It could be -4 degrees. It could be -5 degrees. It's not that cold, but my feet feel colder than -4 degrees. So my toes are suffering. We're risking frostbite. But you guys are wearing way more clothes than me. She's very, very well rugged up. Well, I came fairly fresh from a full day's snowboarding, so I'm kind of a bit colder. But yeah, we're getting pretty close. I can see.
Come on.
Well, all of the onsen here in Nozawa Onsen are free, public onsen. So the onsen owners here in Nozawa Onsen won't be rolling in cash. Because it's still posting That's alright. That's fine. Oh, we've got 8 people back in the chat now. That's a lot of people. Welcome everybody to our 3rd live stream here in Nozawa Onsen. We are rapidly approaching the conclusion of the 2022 Fire Festival. The 25-year-olds at the bottom are trying to burn the house of the 42-year-olds. And the climax is when most of the stuff under has burnt, all the kindling has burnt, the base of the house is burnt. And then the platform collapses. And then there's a lot of fire. It's almost happening. Thanks for your patience, everybody. That's what he screamed out. So they're sort of singing a song now, aren't they? Soy Dincho or something. Shindincho? What's the word of the song? Gaisujin.
This is the song
Gaisujin. An avocado latte shop. Yes. Turmeric latte. Oh, there's a lot of smoke happening there. It's coming. One of the guys up there screamed out to us, "Thanks for your patience." Actually, it's happening. We're getting really close. Oh, there's a lot of sparks coming up. There's a lot of sparks coming up. Who's going to place bets on when it's going to actually happen? Burn it. Burn it. Four, 3, 2, 1. Burn it down. Why would they give us hope? Are they blue balling us? Come on. The anticipation is real. Oh, I can see a bit more fire happening. Oh. Action. Big fire. I see big fire happening. I see some big fire. I don't think it was a chainsaw. It was a...
続き解説いいの？あ、もう今折り出すの？上の人は何？
Oh, look, we have a Russian. I would highly recommend not clicking that link. So apparently the fire, when it finally sets alight, is going to be over 10 meters tall. 10 meters! That's pretty tall. That's taller than me. It's taller than Yuka. And it's about as tall as that structure. The house with the 3 trees on top of it. Oh my gosh, I wish I had some hot sake. I wish I had some hot sake. It's freezing. Man, all of these policemen standing down here must be so cold. How do they keep warm? Because, how do the policemen all keep warm? I reckon the Cairo on my feet are not working. Are they working on yours? Nomadic Gaijin in Japan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've been standing in the cold for 2.5 hours. Waiting for some fire action. We finally had it happen. And we're waiting for this structure. Oh, it's getting real close because the people are hurriedly vacating the top of the structure so they don't get burnt alive. Because I'm sure they might be bad luck for the ceremony if someone actually dies. They do rub Hachiko's nose in Shibuya. Yes, they definitely do. Hachiko is a very good boy. He's a good dog. Good boy. The goodest boy. Nomadic Gaijin in Japan. I'm a Gaijin in Japan. nomadic gaijin in Japan, joining us for the live stream of Nozawa Onsen Fire Festival. I'm sure if it was maybe said in Japanese, it could be turned into a catchy jingle. Oh, they're removing the ladder. Action is happening. There is finally some action. Yes, singing will make me warm. I'm very cold to my bones. Here it comes. Come on. Is everybody down now with their insulated thermal body suits? I wish I had an insulated thermal bodysuit right now. I feel like I'm sort of expecting like the Big Bang, the creation of the universe and everything that we know. The phoenix rising from the flames. I'm hoping at least that I can feel some fire down here in the car park. Like a nuclear explosion. It's so cold. My feet are freezing. The fire is warm. But I'm not by the fire. I'm waiting for the roof to get on fire. Then I can sing the song. You can all sing along too in the chat. 8 people. Who else is here? Ravisha Sudha is here. Shannon Piruduho is here. Nomadic Gaijin in Japan was here. And may still be here. Found in Japan is here. It's gone all dark up there. It's nothing but Ooh, people are getting pretty cold. Hit the like button, onegaishimasu. Arigato, minasan. Oh, there's a... Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Oh, I can see some fire action happening again. Please be like a explosion with a heat wave. So it's going to come and melt all the surrounding snow and the ice. Come on, come on, come on. I'm getting cold, but the fire is burning. Oh, well, it's definitely growing. The smoke is getting thicker and thicker. The flames are rising. Tastes like burning. Burning! Oh. The live stream. Arigato. Hello, everybody. That's why they built it in such a way. They burn out the outer structure, and then there's like stuff packed in the center that is very flammable. That's why it's starting to smoke a lot. What is the crowd saying? Well, most of the crowd down in the car park here are saying it's freezing. Burn it faster. We're part of the angry mob of very cold 25 and 42-year-olds. Ooh. Take a photo with a real camera. Oh. The flames are rising. The smoke is thickening up. Is this the climactic conclusion to the Nozawa Fire Festival 2022? Come on, burn it good. Burn it down, burn it down. Do you feel my house burning? The fireworks were a lie. I haven't seen any fireworks yet, unless they meant little sparking embers floating up into the sky. There's been plenty of those. Horo, 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 horo! Something is happening. And you get some fire. And you get some fire. It's getting big. This is the big ultimate burning house. Oh, the flames are licking up to the rafters. Oh, I can just imagine how toasty warm it would be by that fire. Ooh. Huh? Do I feel the warmth? Psychologically, I'm trying to feel the heat. I'm trying to channel the heat to my body. Look at how big this cloud is. Whoa. Carbon footprint.
から僕人がこんな感じなくなってて、柱聞いたもん。
I'm pretty sure all the 42-year-olds all evacuated. I do not feel the warm yet. Wow, look at how thick that smoke is. Wow. Maybe this smoke is purifying smoke. Nah? Maybe they've angled it so that all of the smoke goes towards this big, massive tree that they dragged down from the top of the mountain. Maybe it's symbolic. Cinematic pan up to see the smoke. Oh. Oh, there's singing happening. There's some singing happening. The smoke is very... The smoke is definitely getting thick. Oh, I can see the flames inside the house. It must be getting real close. Whoa, wow, 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 look at all that smoke. Ho 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 ho, it's happening. It's a bit like a volcano. Yes, it is. Oh, come on. Bring it. We've got 8 people in the stream all waiting. This is the big moment. Oh, now there's exterior flames. Hora, 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 hora. Kita, 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 kita. It's happening, it's happening. I hope everyone's clicked the like button. I can't even see how many likes we have. How many likes we have? Oh, there's more flames. The flames are getting bigger. Oh, I'm feeling warmer just looking at that fiery fire. Eight. Oh, look at that big fire on the left. It's getting real hungry. It's a bit like Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. He was pretty cute. I'm kind of surprised that Nozawa Onsen's mascot is Nozawana instead of something fiery cute like Calcifer. Oh, 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 naruhodo. The fire, oh, the warm, toasty glow of an open flame. I wonder if this means that a lot of people in Nozawa Onsen are pyromaniacs. Watching fire because it's so random, right? Like you can hallucinate and have a vision quest and see a lot of cool stuff in the fire. Very relaxing. ASMR, the crackle crackle of a fireplace. Oh, the flames are... Which movie did you used to watch?
It's pretty light now.
Oh, Sugoi, we've got some big fire happening. I'm going to try and hide the reflection of the... Oh, we've been going for nearly 3 hours and Finally, it's happening. Here we go. This is what we've all been patiently waiting for 3 hours. Now, I have some questions about this house, which is to the left of this big burning structure. They basically have... Oh, now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. Or wood. Now we're cooking with wood. This is the money shot happening right here. The money shot. Yes, 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 yes. There's a Yokata. Finally. Finally. It's cooking. Oh, I can definitely feel a temperature rise. Oh my gosh. Sugoi. Sugoi, get it. Yeah, the flames are 10 meters tall. Look at that, sending all the ash up into the sky, the sparks. Damn you, gimbal. Finally. I can feel the heat from here.
So they are pulling the right things to the house that power down.
Toasty warm, you can see it. E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home. Oh. They're pulling something. He fell down. It fell down. Ganbare! Ganbare! Oh, that's a pretty big fire.
I think I've never seen this big fire in my life.
Yeah, this could be the biggest fire I've seen in my life. Definitely. I've never seen a house actually burn on fire. Oh, let's see, the sacred trees up the top are all catching a light. The leaves, you can see them.
25 and 40 are putting the strings together.
So it's like a tug of war.
Maybe we can't see the other side.
See, it's a battle between the 25-year-olds and the 42-year-olds and the fertility children thing on the right. Woo! Yeah! Chapter 27. No. Honey, try and take photos. Shashin. Tap in the center of the phone. Live. Rising from the ashes.
See you guys.
Wildfire's getting pretty big. I think it's hard to appreciate this unless you actually see it in person. The sacred trees are still standing. I'm surprised they haven't collapsed from the intense heat. Must be pretty hot.
It's like a 10-meter fire that makes
10 meters, but I think it's actually the flames are going higher than 10 meters.
like 100 meters, right?
No, it's not 100 meters.
20, 30, 40.
What?
You got the next step.
42 years. Flame retardant on the base of those 3 trees so they don't just... I hope everybody who's here still watching thinks that the climax is being worth the wait. 2 hours, 40 minutes is a long time to be waiting and patiently anticipating the fire of justice, the fire of truth. Fire symbolizes many, many things. The birth of new life, regeneration. It's a little bit like the Olympic flame, which has been burning for hundreds of years, supposedly. Some mysterious heat-resistant superwood. Yes. Like they kind of look... Chopsticks would incinerate pretty quickly. I wonder if that fire is hotter than level of heat that they use for cremating bodies. I'm sure it would be. That would be pretty hot. Huh? Well, I'm sure the policeman waiting down here is... Oh, I can hear people singing and chanting. Oh, the fire is getting a little bit lower. The tree on the right is no longer on fire, but I'm very curious why they haven't collapsed. (600°C, maybe even 700 degrees. It's pretty toasty. International Space Station can see this massive fire from space. Just roaming around. Thanks for joining the live stream. Oh, You came at the right time. There is fire. Just roaming around. I think I'm gonna have to have this full screensaver just to feel toasty and remember that crazy night, the 15th of January 2022, where Yuka and I stood in an icy the Nozawa Onsen Fire Festival. Wow, look at all those. Wow, look at all those cinders and sparks going up into the sky, straight up. Arigato, Reese. Yes, this is incredible. I hope it was worth the wait. You've been very patient from the beginning of our live stream until the climax, the burning of the Nozawa Fire Festival, Nozawa's Burning Man Festival, Midsummer Festival in Estonia and Norway. Speaking of Midsummer, that was a very interesting film. Rather controversial, but graphic, but it was a fun movie. I'm a bit of a horror movie buff. Just roaming around. You're from Scotland, aren't you? Reese is also from Scotland. Patience is the key to greatness. The 25-year-olds of today don't understand delayed gratification. Do you guys know each other just roaming around in Reese Bell? Two fellow Scots in our live stream. Hey, at a little bit of Japan. They didn't really let us attend. We're standing in a car park underneath. So normally if it was open to the public, we could actually get real close to it and we would feel the heat and we would fully be able to appreciate the magnitude of this crazy mess. It does look like a camera, so it's just kind of an eerie green flame. Aurora Borealis. See? Okay. It looks like Apparently. Transmission is unstable due to a weak network connection. How is this? I haven't had this warning, and why is it happening now? I'm standing in exactly the same place. At least. Oh, 9 people in the chat. It's lens reflection. Oh, yes. This stream is still very much fire. It's all about the fire. In case you guys don't know, Yuka and I are streaming from Nozawa Onsen in Nagano. Scotland is the new Japan. Kampai. Oh. I wonder how many other live streamers are streaming Nozawa 5 Festival right now. We may be the only ones. That's exciting. Apart from the official stream. Active in the chat. The roof was on fire. The roof was on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn. Yes, these are very, very magic trees. I think when Australia has all of their annual bushfires, they should replant their trees with these magical trees that never catch fire. Fireproof trees. That could be a winning business plan. They should clone the DNA of these trees and collect the seeds and ship them around the world. Fireproof trees.
But if it's not if it's fireproof, then we can use for the fire at the house.
Through the fire and the beyond. Well, we can no longer feel the heat down in the car park from the big flame, so the temperature is getting colder. Australia would become a forest within a week. Yes. Oh, get that. Round 2. The car park will be flooded with melted ice. If only. Whew. They're still chanting. Just gonna do a quick pan so we can be very patient. Wait.
Fire for 2 hours and a. It's beautiful. The traditional Japanese festival.
Golden glow. Yes, we are freezing cold. We are freezing cold. We can here about 70 people left. But this is what we all came for. We came to see the fire. The fire. Rotate that gimbal. Rotate it. The end scene of the thing, where they burn the alien. Yes, Yuka looks a little bit sleepy. We're both getting pretty hungry. We haven't eaten dinner yet. We've been diligently live streaming for 3 hours and 28 minutes. Pushing 3.5 hours. Whew, what an epic live stream. But it was all worthwhile because we got to see a man-made house burn to the ground. The trees still have not collapsed. They are definitely magic trees. Get some scran. Scran is like muesli. Not a problem. Thanks so much for your support, Reese and Shannon. Those are the two who have been here the longest. Scran is Scottish for food. Okay, I'll go get some scran. Hopefully there's still some places open. If coronavirus wasn't a thing, then this place would be pumping and we would be way closer to the flames, and we would not be freezing our asses off down in an icy car park.
This is kind of nice because not too crowded.
Yeah, but if it was not coronavirus time, then we could just keep warm and fully experience the close-up of the flames, and then just roaming around would be in Japan. Yes, and it would be easy to travel. Man, I wish they sold Scottish eggs here in Japan. Those are some good scran. Oh, part of the roof is starting to collapse. Kita kita kita. Hora 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 hora. The frost is temporary. The memory is eternal. That's very poetic, Reese. Very poetic indeed. And you should also make a video on making some authentic haggis. And maybe a few whiskey distillery tours as well. That would be great content. Oh, I think I'm going to need some harder liquor tonight to warm up. I really want to go to a whiskey bar and have some good Japanese whiskey. Oh, something's happening. Floating. I've had a memory blank, but is there a special word for all those little flame floating sparky things floating around? I'm sure there is. Whiskey is alcohol and whiskey is surprisingly cheap in Japan. I'm always surprised when I go to the supermarket and see bottles of whiskey. I bought a Talisker 10-year-old for under 3,000 yen, which I was pretty proud with that score, because that was about 4 times cheaper than it would cost in Papua New Guinea. Alcohol is crazy expensive in Papua New Guinea. As I'm sure Shannon Pudidudao can attest for. Pirudu. Oh, sorry, I mispronounced your name. I just call you Shannon. Oh. Brewdog pub in Tokyo. Apparently there is a craft beer restaurant, a craft brewery here in Nozawa Onsen. I've had a couple of the Nozawa Onsen craft local beers. I had one yesterday at lunchtime. I also got a Glenlivet 12-year-old whiskey just before Christmas from Don Quixote, and it cost me 3,200 yen, about $30 for a 700ml bottle of Glenlivet 12, which I was pretty impressed with. You study languages, Reese. Planning on going to Japan. I'm going to try and be at the next Nozawa Fire Festival. I cannot believe that those trees are still standing. The flames have died down now. The base of the fire is got some good embers happening. There's some solid ember action. Oh, the roof is collapsing! The roof is on fire! And the platform is collapsing. Finally. This is another epic phase of the Nozawa Onsen 2022 Fire Festival. The collapse of the platform, the base of the house that all the 25-year-olds set alight. Yes, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the mother ucker burn. Burn, mother ucker, burn. Adberg Wiggedale. Yes, I'm very partial to that. It's very peaty and is very, very delicious. Very smoky. It's great. Maybe they sprayed the trees with some flame retardant like asbestos or something like that. Or they waxed them. Whew. We're about to hit 3 hours and 40 minutes. This is our longest live stream ever in the history of the Daniel and Yuka channel. We have been live streaming for a grand total of 2 days. 2 days of live streaming. 3 streams in 2 days. Wow, the sky's getting very clear. I'm pretty close. People. Oh, get it. Something's collapsing. Oh, look at that golden glow. 4 hours. We have some pretty cool live streams planned for the next couple of days, actually. Tomorrow. Sorry about that. We'll be going to Matsumoto and we're gonna do a live stream of Matsumoto-jo. Matsumoto Castle is considered one of the most beautiful, authentic that is actually located on a hill overlooking the city. Apparently, from my very, very brief research on Matsumoto-jo, I would do a tour of Ardberg for me, Daniel. For you, Daniel. Yes, thank you. Just drove me around. I will check that out definitely, and I will be very, very jealous of your tasting session at the Ardberg distillery. I'm also very partial to Lafroig. Many, many layers of Matsumoto-jo, yes. Oh. Oh. Stuff is collapsing. It's getting real close to collapsing. Oh, part of it's... Are they trying to poke? Oh, some of the logs are falling down. We had some action happening for a second. I don't think... because it won't be heavily overexposed. the critical drinker. Yes, I have heard of the critical drinker. Yes, please hit the like button. Hopefully that will stimulate the YouTube algorithm to promote this epic 3-hour 45 and counting live stream to other people who want to experience a bit of Japan that is off limits to the general public in 2022. Arigato, ayugono. Good to see you here. Thanks for joining. Hey, it's collapsing! Yay! Yakata! Sugoi kirei. It's like a bunch of fireflies floating around, isn't it? Is it going to collapse more? Did you get any good photo? So right. There it is. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We made it. We were there from the beginning. We were there for the pre-beginning. We waited patiently for 3 hours until the fire started. We witnessed an epic battle between the 42-year-olds and the 25-year-olds. The boomers and the baby boomers.
We thought we won't be able to see this festival in Nozawa Onsen this time. Luckily, we could see, and we were so happy that we could share the moment with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are the best.
Tune in to our next live stream. People are starting to vacate now. Cars are starting to leave. Oh, I'm going to move out of the way of this car so I don't get run over. Oh. No, we're not yet. I've still got some reserve energy in me. It is maybe I've been in low power mode for a couple of hours. Thank you, Reese, for joining in, our first viewer, and you made it all the way. I think that's going to be a wrap. Of the building. It burnt to the ground. Oh, here's another little mini spark there just to bid farewell as we thank you all for joining in. We really appreciate all of your chats and tips. We got some pretty great tips. Oh, now it's all starting to really collapse. I'm going to slow the edge backwards. Oh, the final ones are collapsing. Yuka and I need some food. And we need some dinner because we're starving. And we really need to warm up. So I want some hot sake. And then we also need to go to onsen before midnight because that's when all the onsen in Nozawa Onsen shut down. So maybe we will to the main street. Here's the main street. We will walk to the main street and then we will end. Oh, South Borneo. Faturaman. Hello, Mr. Daniel. Greeting from Banjarmasin, South Borneo. Oh, whoa. I'm moving back so we can see the fire is the collapse of the structure that they built for the Nozawa Onsen Fire Festival. We're going to move up. Whew. There's still a few people up there. I'm sure they didn't just abandon. Hello. This is a good way to end it. So, thanks everybody for watching and joining us. We had a great time live streaming. It was cold, but it was worth it.
Yep.
So, until next time, we will be live streaming tomorrow from Matsumoto Castle.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time. Bye. And end. Ah.